I'm Liz of Chicago Loud Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be talking about the Victoria Beckham Matte Bronzing Brick and doing some swatch comparisons to some of the other bronzers in my collection. Now this is shade number 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch shade number 3, and then we're going to try and compare it to some of the other bronzers that I have in my collection and see if there's anything else that's similar, close, you know, kind of shade wise. Maybe you don't need this. I happen to really like the formula of this bronzer. I think it is very, very beautiful. I really, really like it a lot. The packaging, not so much, but the product itself, I really, really love. So, let me kind of like, I don't want to blind you. So this is the contour shade, and then this is the bronzer shade. So I'm going to swatch them for you. So that's the contour shade, and again, this is in shade number 3. And then this is the bronzer shade. And honestly, when I wear them, I just use both of them together. So that is what they look like swatched together. So I want to compare it, like I said, up against some of the other bronzers that I have in my collection. And just because it's the first one that I picked up, this is Gucci, and this is in shade number 3. So they are very similar in shade. So if you have shade number 3 in Gucci, I think shade number 3 in the Victoria Beckham would work really well. Now I also have Gucci number 2. And this one's a little bit deeper and just has a different undertone. So this is Gucci number 2, that's Gucci number 3, and then again, that's the Victoria Beckham. And I'm doing these in no particular order, it's just whatever I see in front of me. I am also not swatching cream bronzers because I feel like that's a whole different ballpark. I am sticking to powder bronzers that I personally have in my collection. The next one that I have is the new Dior Forever, and this is shade number 7, Golden Bronze. So I think that one is kind of similar as well. Next up is the Guerlain Terracotta Golden Bee. This was the limited edition for the holiday of 2020. This is a lot lighter. This one's like more luminescent. It's really, really like shimmery. Whereas this is going to be a matte bronzer, even though I wouldn't call this like a pure matte. This one is definitely got a little bit of shimmer to it. Next up is the Chantecaille Real Bronzer in Goa. So that's kind of similar as well. And then I will go ahead and swatch the other Chantecaille one that I have in Serena. So that's a lot lighter. I'm going to swatch it right next to it. There you go. So these are the two Victoria Beckham, and then that's the Chantecaille. So that color matches pretty good. So again, this is the Serena. All right, so now I'm going to use my other arm. I ran out of space, so I'm going to swatch this again. So this is the La Mer Bronzing Powder. That's kind of close too. I really apparently have a type. All these, I mean, they all really look the same, don't they? This is the Sicily what do we got here? Fito Touche Trio Mealy. I don't know. I'm 100% butchering that. So I'm just going to kind of mix those two together because that is how I would wear it. So it's a little bit lighter. This though is a really, really pretty bronzer. I like it. Next up we have the Tom Ford Terra. This is the Glow Bronzer in shade Terra. I think this is going to be a lot lighter. Yeah, look at that. I do also have the Tom Ford Gold Dust. And that one might be a little bit closer, but still a little bit lighter. All right, we are getting close to being done with all of my bronzers. The next two are going to be Westman Atelier. This is Coupe de Soleil. This is the lighter of the two. And that is what it looks like. So I think it's definitely lighter. And then the next one is Soleil Riche, and this is the darker, the deeper of the two shades. So these aren't really, these two shades I think are a lot different than the Victoria Beckham one. Maybe if you mix them together, but on their own, I would say no. And I think this might be my last bronzer. I'm looking at my desk. I think this is my last one, and this is the Sicily Sun Glow Bronzing Gel. And I think that is fairly similar. Let me yeah, so that is a good match. So if you use this, then I think shade number 3 would work well for you. All right, so here are all of the swatches of the bronzers. If there's any shades that you want to look at closer or see like a side-by-side comparison, you kind of want to like talk about the texture, message me, either shoot me a DM on Instagram. I will link my Instagram down below, or leave a comment of where I can contact you, and I will kind of give you a more in-depth comparison of the shades. But I did kind of want to just show you the bronzers that I have in my collection, that at least the powder bronzers that I have in my collection, and kind of show you a comparison to show you just shade wise. I will say that the promo pics of this bronzer online made it look significantly deeper than it actually is. So this is shade number 3. I probably could have even gotten shade number 4. But so that's kind of what I wanted to show you, because it is much lighter. In my opinion, it is much lighter in person and in the pan than it showed up in the pictures. So hopefully this video was helpful. Like I said, I really, really like it. I have been wearing it a lot. I've been going in with the Chanel Cream, the new cream bronzer, and then applying this on top, and it is really, really pretty. And like I said earlier, it says that it's a matte finish. I don't agree with that at all. I think it's definitely more of like a natural finish, or even like a satin finish. I think it's really, really pretty on your skin. The packaging stinks. I'm gonna be honest, like it doesn't want to close. But I think the product inside, like the product itself is really, really nice. So I do at least recommend it for that. But anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. This was just a short video, just kind of giving you some comparisons, shade matches to some other bronzers. And again, like I said, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have not already subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I will see you guys in my next video.